Hey guys, what's up? Basically in this video today we are going to be recreating gunslingers, revolvers, more specifically handguns, and it's going to be a pretty good video. And yes, so yeah guys, I'll let you guys enjoy. Alrighty guys, so first up we have Billy the Kids. He was notorious for robbing trains, banks, and he had a pretty high bounty. It was mostly throughout his whole gunslinging career, I guess I would say. $500 on his head, so yeah, that was pretty cool. I mean, well, that's a lot of money. I don't know why I said it was pretty cool, but basically. So, we're gonna have a short barrel. I'm pretty sure this is a short barrel. Let me check. Yeah. So, length, short barrel, not a long barrel. Rifling, you could put improved rifling. It really doesn't change anything for the look of it, but maybe for the statistics. Iron sights, same thing here. So let's get into styles. So for the metaling, the barrel is going to be black and steel. Same here with the cylinder, black and steel. Or you can do blue end if that's how you feel. It really doesn't change much of a difference. It's not really noticeable. For the frame, we're going to have silver. For the hammer, we're going to have silver. For the sight, we're going to have silver. And for the trigger, we are going to have silver. So, and this has some unique engravings as well. So I'm going to put the engravings on and show you the metal with it. So, pretty sure it's this one. And guys, please show support on this video, because like I said, I'm spending a little bit of money for the engravings. So yes, it is silver engravings. And now I'll show you the metal again. And actually, the barrel does not have any engravings. Funny enough. So, yeah, the barrel does not have any engravings. Sorry that I didn't mention that before. Just like that. And honestly, you could do iron, nickel, or silver for this one. It's just what type of budget you're on. But right now, if this is the real version, it costs 16 gold. Pretty pricey, but like I said, you can change it to iron or nickel or whatever you guys want. But the silver is more accurate. Alright guys, moving on to the next handgun. Alright guys, on to the next handgun. Wyatt Earp. Famed lawman Wyatt Earp is perhaps the most storied figure of the Old West, honestly. But he was also an accomplished gunslinger who was greatly feared by the bandits. Alright, so let's get into customizing his gun. So, really, it was a Colt buntline. This was not a Navy revolver, but we don't have that option. It would be cool if Red Dead, even for the online, had a Colt, any type of Colt, but it doesn't. So, like I said for the last one, you can get, well, the grip sort of matters. It's really an ironwood grip. The barrel, the length on it, is long. It's a very long gun, and like I said with the rifling on the last one, you would either have improved or standard. That's better for the statistics, but we're here for the looks. Alright, now the iron sights, same goes here. I mean, I have improved, because I used to use Navy, but you guys don't have to do that if you're on a budget, or you don't, want to use them. Alright, now let's get into the metals. So, the metals are sort of complicated. Alright, so this one is probably blue and steel. Same goes for the cylinder. Now, on his handgun, the cylinder and the barrel were more spread out. but this is probably the most accurate. And the frame, probably silver, but like I said, you guys can use iron or nickel if you're on a budget. And same thing with the hammer. And the trigger guard was actually black and steel. I know, it's weird. And then the trigger, same here, was black and steel. So yes, this was his handgun. And there's no fancy engravings. This is the most accurate out of our options here. And this will cost 12, but like I said, you can reduce it down if you guys want to. But the silver is more accurate, like I said. Alright, moving on to the third handgun. Alright guys, so the next one is Gawd Holidays. Basically, after his brother was shot dead, he met up with Wyatt Earp, and they started a gang. So basically, this is nothing special.
Good. Ain't no trace of rust on that.
Yeah. You need to have a pro grip. Man, I'm spending a lot of money on this. And you need to have a short barrel, iron sights. Like I said, you can use improved. And styles for the engravings. I still have the engravings on for the last one. There is no engravings. And yeah, this is basically it. Yeah, you can experiment with like silver, like, you know, you could have different stuff. This is actually the most accurate, is having the nickel plating for it, and this silver, and the frame being iron, or it's really just different tints of like gray. Like, you guys can experiment, oh, I want that nickel, or if you want to make it look unique, but this is all it was to it. Alright, moving on to the next handgun. Alright guys, handgun number 4. This one is Tom Horn's. He had a Navy revolver, and it's pretty unique, but in my opinion, it's not the best looking. It has a variety in it. So let's get in it. Basically, Tom Horn was a Pinkerton detective. He also was a lawman. And basically, he didn't shoot people that deserved to be shot at. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, there's nothing really for the components. Like, you can add varnish, but basic grip and ironwood work too. And, well, but the barrel is long, of course. And the iron sights, it's not going to change anything. But for statistics, yes, it will. So, let's get into it. So now, let's see. So let's get into styles. Metals, the barrel is going to be either of these. You guys can use browns. But honestly, that just sort of looks weird. Yeah, brown looks weird. Okay. It looks like these two, but it's not accurate at all. So black and steel or blue end, whatever you guys think looks the best. And the cylinder is going to be silver. That's the most correct. But you guys can, you know, make it iron or nickel if you guys are on a budget, but silver is the most accurate. And the frame is going to be iron or nickel. Iron probably works the best. The hammer is going to be nickel. And the trigger guard is going to be, oh wait, yeah, the trigger guard's going to be gold, and the trigger is going to be nickel. So yeah, this is the most accurate. There's no fancy, really, engravings with it, but the little symbol on the cylinder he did not have. Same thing with the little engraving on the handle. So yeah, this is the most accurately correct. It isn't that much, but like I said, it just doesn't look the best. Like, you guys can, you know, change it around and work with the engravings, but honestly, this one doesn't look very good. It has variety, it looks unique, but it just doesn't look very good. Alright, off to handgun number 5. Alright guys, handgun number 5. John Wesley Harden. Basically, he was the most bloodthirsty out of any gunslinger back when he was alive. He lived a relatively short life, but, you know, he's a gunslinger. They're gonna die eventually. And he was an outlaw. He committed many brutal crimes. Like I said, he was the most brutal out of all of them. So let me show you his handgun. Basically, we're going to go down to engravings. He had very, very fancy engravings out of all of them. So, it's the most accurate is honestly probably Victorian. You know, it's silver too. So, then we go down to metals. The barrel, silver or iron. Silver honestly looks the best, but iron or nickel is the most, you know, accurate. Nickel looks the best with it because it's the most accurate. So basically everything's nickel so far. But besides the hammer's blackened. And the reason why nickel is the main thing for the frame, cylinder, barrel, basically the main handgun, is because the blackened stands out so well with it. And same thing with the sight and the trigger. So yeah, this is his handgun. It looks pretty good. Like I said, you can change this to silver if you're feeling expensive, but honestly, this looks the best. The trigger, it doesn't stand out very well, I'm gonna be honest. But like I said, he had a Colt instead of a Cattleman, so like, this is the most accurate, but it's different. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this wonderful video, and leave a comment if you want more Read That Online videos. Like I said, well, I never said it, but if you're in story mode, this is going to be a lot easier to purchase, and the money is going to be easier to earn. But if you're in online, this is going to take a little bit of time for each gun, really. So yeah, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. Goodbye.